Romeo finds himself so in love with Juliet that he cannot leave her. He scales a wall and enters Capulets' garden. Meanwhile, Benvolio and Mercutio look for him in vain. I gotta switch characters. Switching characters.
Come on, guys, here.
It's me, Romeo. Can I go forward when my heart is here? Turn back, dull earth, and find my center out. And now I leave.
Romeo, my cousin, Romeo. Romeo. Okay,
Oh, is that it? Okay. Nah, I'll conjure two.
No,
Romeo.
This is all.
One of the wrong things.
Yeah. Just go back.
Where's he is wise and on my life am I still too far?
No, and. Oh, yeah, you were right. Yeah, you were right.
The first time or this time? This time. He is wise and on my life hath stolen him home to bed.
Carlos, it's your turn.
Oh.
Benvolio.
He ran this way and left over this orchard wall. Good call, Mercutio. Curtio.
I'll conjure two. Romeo, humors, madman, passion, lover, appear thou in the likeness of a sigh, but speak but one rhyme, I am satisfied, cry but I me, pronounce but love and dove.
You're still going.
Oh, I'm still, no way.
Yeah, you got
Speak to my gossip Venus one fair word, one nickname for her pure blind son and heir, young Abraham Cupid, he that shot so trim when King Capulets loved the beggar maid. He heareth not, he seereth not, he moveth not.
Quiet, probably. You gotta talk louder.
He moveth. I lost my spot.
Move is not.
I can't find him. The ape is dead. I must conjure him. I conjure thee by Rosaline's bright eyes, by her high forehead and her scarlet lip, by her fine foot, straight leg, and quivering thigh, and that there adjacent lie, that in thy likeness thou appear to us.
You're not meant to leave the scene.
And if he hear thee, thou wilt anger him.
You're not meant to leave.
This cannot anger him. 'Twould anger him to raise a spirit in his mistress's circle of some strange nature, letting it there stand till she had laid it and conjured it down. That were some spite. My invocation is fair and honest. In his mistress's name, I conjure only but to raise up him.
Come, he hath hid himself among these trees, to be censored with the humorous night. Blind is his love, and best benefits the dark.
If love be blind, love cannot hit the mark. Now will he sit under a medlar tree, in which his mistress were that kind of fruit. As maids call medlars when they laugh alone. Oh, Romeo, that she were. Oh, that she were an open.
Say the line.
She was open. Thou above it. There. Romeo, good night. I'll to my struggle bed. This field bed is too cold for me to sleep. Come, shall we?
Go then, this till vain, to seek him that means not to be found.
Exit. You gotta exit. exit. You exit.
Exit.
From Capulets' garden, Romeo overhears Juliet express her love for him. When he answers her, they acknowledge their love and their desire to be married. Oh God, I'm not gonna. He jets at scars that never filled a wound. Juliet, enter above. Oh wait, but sun, what light through yonder river breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief, that thou her maid art far more fair than she, but not her maid, since she is envious. Her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools do wear it. Cast it off. It is my lady. Oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks, yet she says nothing. But of that, her eye discourses, I will answer it. I am too bold. 'Tis not to me speak. She speaks two of the fairest stars in all the heaven. Having some business, do entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres till they return. What if her eyes were there? They in her head, the brightness of her cheek would shame those stars. A daylight doth the lamp, her eye in heaven would through the airy regions stream so bright that birds would sing and think it were not night. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon the hand, that I must touch that cheek.
I mean,
She speaks, oh, speak again, bright angel. for thou art as glorious to this night, being o'er my head, as is a winged messenger of heaven, unto unto the white upturned wood, wandering of eyes of mortals that fall back to gaze. Okay, yeah, come on. Okay, gaze on him when he bestrides the lacy puffing clouds and sails upon the bosom of the air.
Oh Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou? Deny thy father,
You guys gotta talk louder.
or thou wilt not be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Oh, shall I hear more or shall I speak of this?
'Tis but thy name, that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not Montague. What's Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face.
Daddy.
Oh,
Oh, beast, under name, or belonging to a man. What's in the name? That which we call a rose. By any other word would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not called Romeo, were he not Romeo called, retains that dear perfection which he owes. Without that title, Romeo doth thy name. And for thy name, which is no part of thee, I take all of myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth, I will never be a Romeo.
That's ridiculous.
No, we got this.
You
No, let me. I'm
What
literally.
man art thou?
Yeah, I'm back. Like, I'm back.
Damn, I'm
I did my.
Subscribe. to
Yeah, I'm the
save
original
me.
Juliet.
I'm in your place.
No, I'm Trans Juliet. I've been playing Trans Juliet forever.
No, so Juliet.
Here's because I had to audition for Frankie.
Still Romeo and Juliet, 50.
Not your. The understudy. Anyway.
Everyone subscribe
Look at my
to
You're line
Juliet.
56. You're line 56.
get me unreplaced.
Gone.
You're line 56.
Oh, Humphrey didn't even want to do this.
That's like roulette. You gotta throw it up.
My line 56 of what? Which act?
Yeah.
X2 scene 2.
Line 56.
Okay.
Okay.
Am I starting there?
Yeah, but you guys
Oh, we're still going. What man art thou that thus beseemed in the night, so stumblest on my counsel?
By a name, I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, because it is an enemy to thee. Had I it written, I would tear the word.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of thou tongues uttering, yet I know that sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, fair maid, if either thee dislike.
How camest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and the place death consider thou who art. If any of my kinsmen find thee here,
With love's light wings do I approach these walls, for stony limits cannot hold love out. And what love can do that dares love attempt? Therefore thy kinsmen are no stop to me.
if they do see thee, they will murder thee.
I don't care. Alack.
What?
Nah. And then 20 of their swords. Look thou but sweet. And I approve against their enmity.
I would not for the world they saw thee here.
I have night's cloak to hide me from their eyes, in but thou love me. But let them find me here. My life were better ended by their hate than death prolonged by wanting of thy love.
By whose direction found thou place?
Mine, stupid. My love that first did prompt me to inquire. He let me counsel, and I let him eyes. I am no pilot, yet were though out as far as the vast shore washed with the forest sea, I should adventure for such merchandise.
Thou knowest the mask of night is on my face, else would a maiden blush paint my cheek. For what thou hast heard me speak tonight, from when would I dwell on my form, fain deny what I have spoke, but for well compliment. Dost thou love me? I know that thou wilt say aye, and I will take thy word. Yet if thou swearest, thou mayest prove false. At lovers' perjuries, they say, Jove laughs. O gentle Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully. Or if thou thinkest I am too quickly won, I'll frown and be presere and seem a they. So thou wilt too, but else not for the world. In truth, fair Montague, I am too fond, and therefore thou mayest think my behavior light. But trust me, gentlemen, I'll prove more true, that those that have more coining to be strange, I should have been more strange, I must confess. But that thou overheard ear that I was ware my true love and passion. Therefore pardon me, and not impute this yielding to light love, which the dark night hath so discovered.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon I vow, that tips with silver all these fruit tree shrubs.
Oh, swear not by the moon, the inconsistent moon, the monthly changes in her circled orb. Let that love prove likewise variable.
What shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all. Or, if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the God of my fuck, and I'll believe thee.
If my heart's dear
Oh, do not swear. Although I joy in thee, I have no joy in this conversation tonight. It is too rash, too undivided, too sudden. You're too like the lightning which doth cease to be. One can say it lightens. Sweet good night, this blood of love, by summer's ripening breath, may prove a beauteous flower when next we meet. Good night, the sweet response, and 180, that come to thy heart as within thy breast.
Oh, wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
The exchange of thy love's faithful vow.
I gave thee mine before thou didn't request it, and yet I would to give it again.
Wouldst thou withdraw it? For what purpose?
But to be
Love?
frank and give it thee again, and yet I wish for but the thing I
Kiss
have.
already.
My bounty is boundless and the sea, my love as deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite.
Guys, my
Juliet!
I hear noise from within. Dear love, adieu. Anon, good news! Sweet Montague, be true. Stay but a little, I will come again.
Oh, blessed night, I am unfeared. Being at night, all this is but a dream, too flattering, sweet to be substantial.
3 words, dear Romeo, and good night indeed. If thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose
Way more
marriage,
than 3 words.
send me word tomorrow by one that I'll procure to come to thee. Whereon what time thou wilt perform the rite, and all my fortunes at thy foot I'll lay, and follow thee, Lord, throughout the walls.
Juliet!
I come anon, but if thou meanest not well, I do beseech thee.
Juliet!
By and by I come to cease the strife and leave me to my grief. Tomorrow I will send
So thrive my soul.
1,000 times good night.
Really like
No,
years of dirt.
1,000 times the worst to want thy light. Love goes towards love as schoolboys turn their books, but love from love towards school with heavy
And
books.
like we're gonna like charge like for a normal like small staircase to like a
His Romeo, his oh fair of falcon. Come back, I gotta sing like that. For a falconer's voice to lure this castle gentle back again. Bondage is hoarse, I may not speak aloud. Else I would tear that cave where echoed lies, and make her airy tongue more hoarse than mine with repetition of my Romeo.
It is my soul that calls upon my name.
yeah, bro.
How
We're gonna get like
that?
probably like
Tongues by night.
This would be somehow your 42,600.
I saw this.
Maybe
Attended car. Ears.
Romeo,
Say if you clean
My
like 100.
what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
That's two. That's two. Are you taking 50-50?
yeah.
By the hour of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then. I have forgore why I did call thee back.
Let me stand here till the hour of
I shall forget, and to have thee stand here, remembering how I love thy company.
And I'll still say, to have thee still forget. Forgetting of any other human
Okay.
home but this.
Can we cut?
No.
Cut, damn it.
No.
Cut the
Show
scene.
must go on.
He's like passing out. Can we cut?
Keep going.
It is almost morning. I would have thee gone and get no farther than a wonton's bird that lets it hop a little lick from his hand, like a poor prisoner in his twisted gyves, and with a silken thread plucks it back again, so loving, jealous of his liberty.
What else?
I would.
Wait, can we please cut?
I were thy bird.
Sweet, so would I. Yet I shall kill thee. Night is much cherishing. Good night, good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Juliet!
Upon thine eyes, peace in thy breast, while I will
What?
sleep, and peace so sweet to rest. Would I were asleep in peace so sweet? What? Hence I will I to my ghost surprise. Cause tells the heads out yet his help will to crave. If my dear have to tell.
He's dead.
Okay, we
Alright,
got
cut!
He died.
Determined to marry Juliet, Romeo hurries to Friar Lawrence. The friar agrees to marry them, expressing the hope that the marriage may end the feud between their families.
Hey, I have a gray iron morn smiles on a frowning night. Check rig, the eastern clouds and streets of light. And like darkness, drunk card reels from fourth days path, and Titan's fiery wheels. Now ere the sun advances burning eye, the day to cheer, the dark dank dew to dry. I must upveil this osier cage of ours, with bale weeds and precious juice flowers. The earth that nature mothers is her tomb, what is her burying grave, that is her womb. And from her womb, children of divers kind were sucking on the blossom find. No, my basket.
Well,
For many virtues excellent, but none but for some, and yet all different. Oh, mickle is a powerful grace that lies in plants, herbs, stones, and their true qualities. For not so vile.
Anyway, right?
We're uploading it online.
For not so vile.
Yeah.
For not so vile that the earth doth live, but to the earth some special good doth give. Nor aught so good was strained from that fair use. Revolts from true birth, stumbling on abuse. 20. That virtue itself turns vice, being misapplied, and vice sometimes, sometime by action dignified. Within the infant ride of this weak flower, poison hath residence, and medicine power. For this being smelt, with that pot cheers each pot. Being tasted, says all senses with the heart. Such oppose kings and champion still, and a man, in man as well as herbs, grace and rude will. And where the worst is predominant, full soon the canker death eats up that plant.
Good morrow, Father.
Benedictie, what's early tongue to sweet salute me? Young son, it argues the elder tempted head, as soon to bid, good morrow to thy bed. Okay. Care keeps him his watch in every old man's eye, and where care lodges, sleep will never lie. But where unbruised youth with unstopped brain doth couch his limbs, there golden sleep doth reign. Therefore, thy earliest doth me assure, thou art uproused with some distemper. Or, if not so, then I hit it right. Romeo hath not been in bed tonight.
What? That last is true. The sweeter rest was mine.
God pardon sin. Was thou with Rosaline?
No, stupid. With Rosalind, my Joseph brother. No, I forgot that name. That name's Woe. What happened to your basket?
That's fine. It's fine. But that is good. That is good. That's my good son. But where hast thou been then?
I'll tell thee ere thou askest me again. What? I look for liking eyes, I liking eyes. I have been feasting with mine enemy, whereon a sudden one hath wounded me, that's by me wounded. For thy remedies, within thy help and holy physic lies, I bear no hatred, blessed man, below. my inter whatever likewise seeds my starts my
Be plain, good son, in homely in thy drift, riddling confession finds but riddling shrift.
No, then plainly know my heart's depth, dear love, set on the fair daughter of a rich captain. I smile on hers, so hers is set on mine. And all combine to save what thou must combine. My holy marriage, when and where how? We met, we would. Blind may shade of vow, and I take your bucket, and I tell thee
The basket.
fuck you, as we pass, and this I pray, and that thou consent to marry us today.
Holy Saint Francis!
Guys, can someone else get in here? This is really boring.
Alright, wait.
What a change is here! It's Rosalind.
Hey, just Romeo and Juliet.
No, this is Romeo and Violet.
Yeah, so you guys take a seat.
Just be a background.
Is Rosalind, that thou didst love so dear, so soon forsaken? Young men's heart love then lies, not truly in their hearts, but in their eyes.
Jesus?
Jesus Maria,
Jesus?
what a deal of blind! He's washed thy shallow cheeks for Rosalind. How much salt water thrown away in waste to season love, that it doth not taste. The sun not yet thy sighs from heaven clears, the old groans yet ringing in mine ancient ears.
So you're old as fuck.
Hey, lo, here upon thy cheek a stain doth sit, of an old tear that is not washed off yet. And ere thou waste thyself of any of these woes,
I have theater. Yeah, I do.
and these woes thine, thou and those woes were all for Rosalind. And art thou chained? Pronounce the set as then. Woman may fall when there's no strength in man.
Thou child speed off for loving Rosalind.
For doting, not for loving people line.
Bats me very love, I beat you.
What the fuck? Not engraved to lay one another out to have.
I pray thee, chide me not. For I
touching my
love
head.
not daughter, but grace for grace, and love allowed of other what did not so.
Oh, she knew well, the love did read by note, but that could not spell. But come, young river, come go with me. In one respect, I'll thy assistant be. For this alliance may so have you proved to turn your household rankers to pure love.
Oh,
Hey,
let
what
us
the fuck?
hence. I stand on sudden haste.
Oh, wisely and slow, they stumble and run fast.
I'll feed you.